Greetings everybody and welcome to session 2 on inner alchemy, becoming golden. Last session we talked a lot about Lemuria and how Lemuria was a very feminine oriented culture, and energetically it vibrated on the frequency of a 12-year-old female. Today we're going to go into ancient Atlantis and delve more into how the alchemy became more and more outer directed and more masculine. And we find that Lemuria was not self-destructed. It was a natural process, whereas Atlantis, it was a different story. So let's jump right in. So going back to ancient Mu and Lemuria, they were extremely focused on inner alchemy. Okay, inner alchemy is your intuition, it's your self-purification, it's developing your inner technology, right? Astral projection. You have something called remote viewing, where you can project your consciousness across the world, or across the city, or across the universe and view what's going on, or even participate in what's going on. The highest level of remote viewing is when you can broadcast your physical body to another location. Okay, teleportation. And then we have the outer alchemy. Okay, the outer alchemy is going to be ancient Urani, which is the real word for Atlantis. We don't really like to use the word Atlantis. Every time you say Atlantis, you're giving, salutations, and you're giving praise to the god Atlas, the god Atlas of Greek, which has nothing to do with Atlantis. No, it was called Urani, right? And they focused on outer technology. Urani is where you get the original Uranus or uranium, right, is which powered their nuclear weapons, which helped destroy the planet. Right, so they built it off Urani, which is actually the father of Ra, because we know our sun is powered by nuclear energy, nuclear fusion to be exact, and that's the power that they harness. So that's why they call it Urani. Okay, also associated with the word golden. Okay, golden, because it's purification, and the sun gives off these golden rays. So ancient Chem, it was the balance of outer alchemy and inner alchemy. Okay, remember, your inner alchemy was ancient Lemuria to an extreme. Then you had ancient Atlantis, which became extremely masculine, which was destroyed, right? And when they had Chem, they brought balance to it. This is why in ancient Egypt they have such advanced sciences, but you don't see any remnants of engines and gasoline burning, motors, and no pollution. There wasn't any waste. They didn't have a crime problem, because they learned to balance those two aspects, the outer and the inner alchemy. You had male priests, you had female priestesses. All right, so that's it for today. I want you to have a little of an assignment, if you will. I want you to start to pay more attention to how much we put into our outer alchemy and outer technology, using our phones and using even this technology to watch this video. How is that affecting our ability to develop our higher or inner alchemy technology? Some people say they see me in dreams, or they learn things in dreams, they astral project. We want to start putting more weight and more importance on our inner alchemy. Okay, we can still use our outer alchemy. There's nothing wrong with technology, but when you become a slave to it, where you don't develop your own inner technology, then that becomes a problem. And this is the timeline we're going on this planet in terms of AI, quantum computing, nanotechnology, robotics. You put all that together, you're looking at being replaced or being integrated into technology, right? And that's going to be a timeline that some people will experience, especially for those who are unconscious and very passive. They're just going to go down that intent, right? The intent of those beings that want to become one with their technology, instead of those people who develop our inner divine technology. So start to think about, wow, how can I use my intuition? How can I build on listening to my inner voice? We're going to have a lot of meditations in this course. So meditation, listening, sitting, quieting yourself, turning off the phone, the television. I almost said the stereo. Nobody really has a stereo anymore, but right? Unplugging from the ear pods, right? And just lighting some candles, relaxing doing your spiritual baths. No technology.